Mr. Freeman, I have terrible news. They've let him go.
Who? Milton?
Yes!
But I thought he was in the system.
The fools let him go.
He's out of the system? Oh, no! Huey, he's out of the system! Grab my shotgun!
You're watching Sato Studios. Yo, hello, Cycling members. It's me, Raven here, back in another video. In today's video, I'm here to go ahead and rank some short film channels. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Raven, did you make a video like this like a year ago? And to that, yeah, I did. And let's just say that it aged well, especially with freak shorts. All jokes aside, I just really did not like how the video turned out, in my opinion. I kind of really feel like I wasn't really you know doing a good job of ranking all the channels and all that stuff. And yeah, I decided to go ahead and reboot the series since I thought the first original episodes just sucked. So yeah, this is officially part 1, so let's get on with the ranking, shall we? So for Killer Sword's story, I can't really rank it since his films pretty much follow the Fortnite storyline. So yeah, the camera shots are okay. They're not really interesting, but they're okay. The audio is very clear and nice, along with the voice actors. There's only one set I've ever seen from this guy, which is probably the cheerleader set for Haley Sky, which is really decent. The effects, well, there's really none from this guy's videos since he uses the Fortnite Island for most of his shots, so I can't really say that much on this part. Overall, I think I'll give Killer Source a 6.5 at least.
Salago, you're cool.
Now, I haven't really watched all of Wolfie's videos, but from my knowledge from, the episodes I saw Wolf on, I think the story is good. I like how the story kind of reminds me of one of those MCU TV show plots that are really good. The characters are pretty good and they have their own moments, which I think every short film should. I think I might do this for my own, future short films in the future, but the story is pretty much good. The camera shots are actually really cool and somewhat interesting in most of Wolfie's stuff from what I've seen. I think they're slightly or if not better than Killer's camera shots. Um, the audio is very clear and the voice actors are really good at providing the voices. The maps that I've seen from this guy are really good in my opinion, especially with the city and the Wolf Dawn finale. That one was peak, and the effects are really good in these films, especially since Wolfie uses UEFN for most of these cool effects in his films. And don't forget that Wolfie also spices the effects up with his great editing. Overall, I'll rate Wolfie's films a 9.5, so I don't come out as glazing, because I really have nothing negative to even say about his films, generally. The story of Ristic is pretty good. The writing is well done, and I think the characters are interesting, as well as some of them having their own backstories, like Navi did in episode 5. At some points, Ristic can be a bit confusing to me, but that might just be me, though, for real. The camera shots are actually interesting to look at since Duck uses camera wobbles, which is the best version of camera angles, so that the shots won't look boring at all. And I think the camera shots are better than Wolfie's and Killer's. The audio in Ristic is pretty nice too. The one thing to note is that Ristic doesn't have any voice actors, but it does make up for it with the music and sound effects. The maps are really good, especially with the spaceship thing the main cast flies in. I feel like the best map in Ristic sets that peaked was probably the Death Star map. Man, I love those Star Wars references. The effects are, good as Wolfie's, but without the editing. And since he and Duck mainly uses EFN for most of this stuff, of course they're gonna have a higher ranking, I guess. Overall, I'll rate Duck's films a 8 out of 10, so I don't come out as glazing. Well, that's everything I really have to say, since sadly 3 people only submitted their films for this video, which is fine because maybe in the second part we can get more people and all that stuff. And not gonna lie, if you really think about it, I didn't really have anything negative to say about these guys videos, because I already watched majority of their videos, so I didn't really go into full detail and all that stuff like that, because I already watched their videos and I think I already understand what's going on around them. That's really everything I really have to say for this video. So if you guys enjoy this video, I guess subscribe if you really want to, and I might make a part 2 to this, I guess, in the future. Just be on a lookout for in my server when I'm probably gonna post like a forum for this, and also be on a lookout for my community posts on YouTube, because I might post a forum to that. But yeah, with that being said, peace, bye.